Hello, everyone. My name is Tara, and welcome to Aligning to Love. In this channel, I aim to spread hope, joy, peace, and love to the world by sharing kindness and goodness and love within my life. In this video, I wanted to talk about stepping out of our comfort zones. And the other day, I had a conversation with my students about trying new things. And it's always interesting to hear them talk about whether they are first excited and pumped to try new activities or hobbies. And then some of the kids said that they were nervous and scared to try new things. And as the conversation went further, they discussed whether they wanted their parents and family members and relatives and neighbors to come to their games or activities outside of school. And then some of the kids said that they rather do things that were more independent and that they didn't like being in front of people. And these topics are so relatable, and I just wanted to share them with this channel. And at the end of the conversation, they got to me and they said, "Well, where do you fall? What were you like as a kid?" And I told them that I was a very cautious and nervous child when it came to trying new things or being in front of people. And they were very curious about that. And I told them a story of when I was in fifth or sixth grade and how my friends wanted me to try out for soccer with them. And my fifth and sixth grade teachers, which were the coaches, thought it would be a good experience for me. And my parents said that they would support that and me if I wanted to. However, for those of you who do know me, you know that I am not competitive and I am not aggressive, and I've never been a big sports fan, and I wasn't as a kid either, so it was surprising that I did end up choosing to go out for the soccer team. And I quickly learned that it was not something that I enjoyed. I did practice and improved my skills and tried to get better at each game, but I was not a natural athlete whatsoever. And I was very happy when the soccer season was over. But I told the kids that I was very proud of myself for trying something new, even if it was something that I didn't end up liking. And I learned something from it. And so even though we may not like what we try, it helps us grow and it teaches us the direction that we want to go in with new things. And also, I told the kids that even though it wasn't something that I enjoyed doing, I made a commitment to do it and I stuck it out for the whole season. And I told the kids that when I was growing up in my family, we were taught that if you commit to something and you say you're going to do it, you need to follow through. And so that was one of the reasons I also didn't try out for many things, because I knew that if I made a commitment, I had to follow through. But I should have done it more often. I should have tried new things and put myself out there more often as a child. But when I got older as a teenager, I did start to do a little bit more. In middle school and high school, I told the kids that I was in choir. And so being part of choir, you had to be in the choir concerts. And that was something, even though it wasn't just me on stage, I had all of my other classmates. I was always a nervous wreck when it came to concert nights. And I was happy that the audience was so far away, because then I wouldn't be able to see their faces. And I always told my parents, "Oh, please don't come to the concert, or if you come, I don't want to know you're there." Because for me, I did better when I knew that they weren't there or thought they weren't there, because it was less stress for me to not to mess up. Or if I did, I always thought it wouldn't matter as much. And the kids thought these stories were so funny because they don't see adults as being scared very often. And they think that we have everything down without having to practice. And these stories were just really fun to share for them to get to know that we all were kids at some point and we all had worries and we all were scared, and those emotions don't go away as you age. And I think in this video I just wanted to bring the message that while adults have life experience, we we kind of know through our trials and errors of what we're good at and what may not be our strength. And people tend to gravitate towards what they are good at and what they're confident with. And that's a really important skill to find out. The only thing I told the students is that sometimes we stay too comfortable and we only stick with what makes us comfortable. And then that doesn't allow for any growth or change. And this YouTube channel is a big putting myself out there and out of my comfort zone project. But I felt like I really needed to do it and I wanted to spread joy and peace and love. And that was the motivator that overpowered my fear. And even though I don't like being in front of a lot of people, when I'm recording these videos, I'm just by myself at home. And so that also helps. And I did tell the kids, when you're passionate about something or when you're really motivated and determined to do something, that also helps with the drive that overcomes your fear or worry. And it was just a really great conversation to have. And I think the students got a lot out of it. And whenever I have those types of conversations with students, I always get a lot out of it as well, from the adult perspective, but also reflecting back as what I was like as a child and just how much we do grow, and also some reminders to keep growing, because the kids thought it was hysterical that I became a teacher when I have to be in front teaching and guiding learning when I was so nervous to be in front of people as a child. So it is funny how things come full circle and how you do change and grow over time. So yes, everyone just keep bringing joy into your lives and doing things that make you happy, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Have a great day, everyone. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.